Bill and Ted! The Toaster Engines, featuring Bill and Ted. Alright, hello everybody, this is Frank Boblin here, and welcome to a very special train simulator live stream. We are playing as Bill and Ted today, because this is a live stream that I've actually been wanting to do for a little while, and for reasons that I will get into shortly. But for right now, we're going to just get started. Anyway, for this one, we have the Bill and Ted for the day. And we are in New York Penn Station, heading for New Haven Union. Alright, so I am joined today by Hoobie and Andre, and Russell will be joining later on. Unfortunately, yeah, so right now Russell is in a traffic jam. Yeah. Right, so anyway, yeah, so Hammond, well, Russell was meant to be here at the beginning of the last week, but he's, like I said, he's a traffic jam, so yeah, so I don't know when Russell's gonna be joining, but I guess we'll wait a little bit and wait for whenever Russell comes and is like, alright, my name is Russell, and today I'm gonna be banging the coaches. Anyway, yeah, so this contest for today is Bill and Ted double heading along with 8 standard and Fleet 1 coaches. Alright, so far no one is in the chat. We got 3 viewers, but I think that is just the subscribers. I mean, not the subscribers, the guys in the call. Alright, so let's get up speed a little bit. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, not why nobody's posting in the chat. Alright, so I'm gonna blow the throttle, yes. Alright. Looks like this session's off to a pretty smooth start. Oh, there's no... Hang on a minute, where's the desktop audio? Wait, what? Okay, that's something, hang on, let me check something. Hang on in there. Oh. What? Okay, for some reason there's no desktop audio. Great. No. Okay, viewers, I do apologize. We have had an error with the, thing. Let's see. Oh, it's working. Okay. Alright, viewers, I do apologize, but I only just noticed right now that there was no desktop audio, but look, that's been fixed. Alright, so now you can hear Hoobie and Andre. So, and unfortunately that messed up the Bill and Ted intro thing, so good job, B. I should have checked. Ah, well, it's fixed now. Not sure why the desktop audio wasn't working before. Just a little bit bizarre. Actually, that might have had to do with the fact that I was doing some messing around earlier. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, so right now Russell is... Yes, like I said, we got Hoobie, Andre on the stream, and Russell will be joining, well, hopefully we'll be joining in later. But right now Russell is in a traffic jam, so he won't be joining us just yet. Anyway, yes, welcome to a live stream that had a bit of a sausagey start, but luckily we're past the intro, so now we're going to do some other things. Now, I guess now we should explain the point of the live stream. So we are driving Bill and Ted today, but we're not just driving Bill and Ted. I'm also going to be talking about some details on Bill and Ted Season 4. That is right. So I have been keeping a little bit quiet on this for a while now, as most people would do. But I'm going to be sharing some details on Bill and Ted Season 4, which is one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this live stream. But before we do that, though, we have some locations that you guys might be familiar with as on the start of this journey today. So this is the New York New Haven route, so we're going from New York to not Stanford, New York to New Haven. Anyway, welcome. In a bit, we will be going by Sunnyside Yard. Oops, there's a bit of game lag, as per usual with Train Simulator. It's got the brake mod for the coaches and stuff. Alright, so we got some more place to go from. Alright, one of the other things, weird things I must mention right now, is my headphones are actually half broken. Oops. Anyway, here, there is Sunnyside Yard, which of course is the place where is the basis for most Bill and Ted shorts. And right now we have a few ACS64s and an Acela Express, because we all know that Russell likes ACS64s. Of course, the Russell's not here right now, so we can't trigger him yet. Ah, well, we'll just tell him that we'll tell him that there were some ACS64s. Anyway, as far as sound, and when I say sound, I'm talking about my headphones. My right headphone is dead, which somebody actually just found out this morning. So I've actually been using my speakers for most of this, for most of the day, but I want to use my headphones for this live stream because whilst my left ear will be getting all the sound and my right ear will just be doing nothing, and I want to sort of get the sound correct. My headphones are still at least working at a point where I can at least get an idea of sort of what the sound would be like. Because sound to me is a very important thing. So I don't want the game to be too loud, and that's what I was wondering about things like reverb. I don't know, but sausages. Another interesting thing you may wonder about the scenario is we are going all the way to New Haven, but I have the final destination set at Stanford. So Bill and Ted, we all know that Bill and Ted like to argue with each other. So since this is a special train, what we're gonna do is Ted is going to lead the train to Stanford, and then once we get to Stanford, we're gonna change the heading, and Bill will lead the train to New Haven, where we will conclude this live stream. Let's go. And of course, we do have various favorite mod installed for the AM7s, including this horn. That's right, new horn for the AM7, which is a lot better than the old one that Mr. Fanwiller made. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, hello. Hello, Demo Brooks. Two trains don't talk. Well, they do in alternate reality. So, a bit wrong. Of course, they won't be talking for this live. Well, I say that. I might have an idea once Russell gets on here. Although,
we do know is that signals talk.
Yes, and even YouTube Google, the signals can talk. Ooh. Alright, so passed by Sunnyside Yard, and coming up is going to be another location. And I should say that these locations that we're driving through right now were actually explored in Bill and Ted Season 3 in Short 29.
Signal, said Thomas. What's the matter? I don't know, said the signal.
Anyway, there is the Hellgate Bridge coming up. Although not only is it iconic for Bill and Tedisms, apparently the famous Flying Scotsman once crossed that bridge way back on his USA tour. Anyway, if you're wondering how trains talk in the Bill and Ted universe, well, the answer is I actually don't know, to be honest.
Like how signals talk.
But you kind of have to sort of picture it in the way that the coaches used to talk, or Faceless Engines talked in the earlier seasons of Tim, Tom, and Friends.
How signals
Like,
talk.
we don't even know how those talk, but...
What about how signals talk?
Well, signals don't quite talk in the Bill and Ted universe, but they do talk in the YouTube Poop universe. But we don't really question the YouTube Poop universe because, let's face it, nothing makes sense in the Bill and Ted, in the YouTube Poop universe. Alright, anyway, Hellgate Bridge coming up. It's actually a pretty cool bridge. And really enough, I was actually looking at the section on the Hudson line. Because if you guys don't own the Croton Harmon line, well, I say that the Hudson line. I actually did show that in the map in that live stream that I did. But part of the Northeast Corridor is in that route from Penn Station to the yard that we're coming up to, which you'll see in a moment. So that is the Hellgate Bridge, which we just crossed over. So I want to break it down, no gradient. Sorry, it breaks a bit. I love all this in the background. Train Simulator, a game that runs some very old technology. Like really old. Alright, so I'm going down the hill here. There's some other interesting stuff around here. Alright, so let the train accelerate by itself because we already. We're actually picking up some pretty good speed here. There's also some CSX trains that move around here. That kind of brakes a bit. It's actually quite a long section. I thought this would be quicker, but it's okay. So the whole route left. Alright, so here is the third location. This is actually the furthest that Bill and Ted has been up to this point. As cars just stopped on the highway. I actually don't know if that's supposed to be driving. Anyway, here is the yard, the CSX yard. Which is the third location that you saw for some Short 29. This is where, well, I won't say what happened, but if you watch Short 29, you will find out. Although Short 29 is part of a three-part thing with Jake, so make sure you watch Short 28 before that, and then Short 30. Speaking of three-parters, I can now actually get onto Bill and Ted. So, I guess I might as well start talking about some things. So, one of the special things that we're going to be doing for this live stream is that at random points throughout the live stream, I'll be talking about some details that I've written down and details that might come off the top of my head about Bill and Ted Season 4. So, I can actually start... Is he alive? Russell, there you are! Alright, there you are, folks. Russell is finally here.
I wish I wasn't.
Haha. Anyway, Russell, tell the viewers how much of a sausage you are.
No.
Haha. Anyways, Russell, you are just in time, because we're about to start talking about Bill and Ted Season 4.
Yay.
So we haven't actually driven very far. We actually still have a long way to go, so you're not super late. Anyway, yeah, so we're driving the Northeast Corridor. We started out driving at Penn Station, and we are now on our way to New Haven Union.
How far is that?
It's pretty far. Actually, like 70 or so. A long way. Okay, we're gonna be here for another hour and 15 minutes or something. Okay, so Russell is finally here. So,
Yes.
with that in mind, now I'm gonna talk about things to do with, well, start talking about with Bill and Ted Season 4. Now, I actually forgot to mention that for this live stream, we won't be giving away any spoilers, any storylines. We're only...
Well, the only thing that it says James May is in.
So what we're going to be talking about, though, is
James May is in the new season.
What to expect. No, James May is not here. Oh, did I not go download Google?
Ronnie.
I don't think I downloaded Google Docs for my phone. Because I wrote in a Google Docs form. Dang it. Okay.
Ronnie.
Well, why, Russell?
Can I play GTA while you're talking?
I mean, sure, but I might need you to pay attention to the live stream for a little bit. I mean, you don't.
I'm just listening.
I mean, sure, you can listen in. That's fine. All right, so I am now texting while driving.
Oh boy.
All right, so Google Docs. So
I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah. So it turns out that I don't have Google Docs installed on my phone, which is very strange. So I'll download right now and then start talking about Bill and Ted Season 4. In the meantime, so Russell, as you see right now, Ted is leading this special.
Which I never agreed.
Haha.
Be careful with the speed.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying not to speed, but I might speed a little bit. Let's see, anyway, don't go, okay, well, if you want to friend me through Steam, my Steam name is the same as my YouTube channel name, and that is Frony13.
Mine is Hoobie.
Alright, so pretty soon guys on the 60. Ugh. So I'm driving, I decided to do this journey here on the New York to New Haven route rather than the usual Northeast Corridor from New York to Philadelphia, because I feel like this is a part of the Northeast Corridor that I haven't actually driven a ton. I mean, I did actually drive the Northeast Corridor and then the Metro North section, you know, back in the Gravy Train special that I did last year. You know, I drove this section, then this section. But this time we're driving the Northeast Corridor section up to New Rochelle. Yes!
Hey guys, Frony owes me money.
Not really.
Yes. He also does me money as well.
Also, you guys might want to interact with the live stream briefly, because it turns out that YouTube has granted me polls. So I can do live polls during this live stream. And I originally wasn't playing this, but at this point now I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna use the polls feature. So for any of you in the chat, look out for random polls throughout the live stream. Why? Well, just as a bit of fun.
I can look at the polls later when I'm done playing games.
No, it's a live poll. You need to look at it right then and there. You know,
I know what poll we should put in.
It's an interactive poll.
I know a poll we should put in. Should James May be in the next season?
No.
Anyway, for some reason, Hoobie really wants James May to be in Bill and Ted, and
I will do James May.
well, I might as well do my first confirmation of Bill and Ted Season 4, and that is that James May will not be appearing in Bill and Ted Season 4.
We have a poll for that. We let them decide if James May should be in.
So that is the first confirmation of Bill and Ted Season 4 that there is no James May. Maybe in Season 5 or something,
will
but
have
not
James
Season 4.
May. Season 5 will have more piano. I'm calling it. Have more piano.
Anyway, welcome to the old bridge.
We'll have fairies in it. Fairies.
Alright, this is the old, I don't know what bridge this is. It's a
Where's
bridge.
Andre?
Oh, he's right here.
Andrew will be in it. Wait, will Thunderbolt and Andrew be in this season?
That is actually something I will talk
You
about.
mean Brian?
So I've never met Thunderbolt, and I have a friend who's a big fan of Thunderbolt.
Alright,
No, I did,
well,
but I mean,
yes, so anyways, actually, I will be talking about that. Actually, tell you what, since now that's a thing, oops, or wheel slipping. Since that is a point of thing, I'll let you get into that in a little bit, but now I have Google Docs still on my phone. Where you do Rochelle, though, and I believe you can get my phone. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Alright, now actually, we're going to be talking, well, here's our first thing to announce for Bill and Ted Season 4. So, alright, so for quite a little bit now, I've been, saying, Bill and Ted hasn't gotten much done. I haven't done that.
I'm going to blow on the mic.
You are not going to blow on the microphone. That is illegal. I will net you a strike.
Not really.
Anyways, yeah, so, for quite a little bit, I've been saying now that there isn't much on Bill and Ted Season 4. All there was before was scripts and nothing else. Not a single line has been recorded, not a single clip has been filmed, nothing has been done. However, I am now pleased to announce properly that Bill and Ted Season 4 is early in development.
Yeah, I got impressed.
Haha. Anyway, yeah, so Bill and Ted Season 4 is now early in development. So you may be wondering, well, what do you mean by early development? Well, I have actually started to do some things for Bill and Season 4, and by the way, I'm gonna briefly fix the camera thing. Probably should have done that before. Oh, after. So you may be wondering, what does it mean by early development? Well, so as of right now, no lines have been recorded yet, and no clips have been filmed. But I have started out with reskins. That is right. So you may remember how for Season 2, I made a bunch of reskins just for Bill and Ted Season 2, the VTech reskins and things. And there was even
Did you throw them in the trash?
No. There was even a couple sausage reskins. Oh yeah, by the way, I won't be using those VTech reskins anymore because now I actually have actual VTech reskins that are good. Now that I finally own the Armstrong Powerhouse packs for the Class 91 and the HST. Yeah. So anyways, on that note, so Bill and Ted Season 4 is early in development, and I have made some reskins, and these reskins are actually quite good. I'm actually quite pleased with the reskins that I have made so far with Bill and Ted Season 4.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, do you need a strike?
I didn't even ask for one, dummy.
Haha. Anyway, yeah, so I have made a good number of reskins. Not a ton of reskins. I made about...
Not really.
I'm gonna count, yeah, 1, 2, 3 reskins. I have made 3 reskins so far, and I have 1 more reskin still in progress, which is a hard one, so, I decided to leave the hardest reskin to the last. Because, reasons. And welcome to New Rochelle State.
Not impressed.
So, maybe we should give Russell a strike. Anyway,
Where did everyone else go?
I don't know, I guess they all died. Anyway, so Bill and Ted Season 4 is in development, so I got some reskins made, and also set building. That is right. So this is a first for Bill and Ted. I am making an entire set, an entire route, purely for an episode. Purely for one short of Bill and Ted Season 4. Now, I'm not going to say anything about the set, because it's going to give away, the plot of the short that it'll be used for. But I made an entire set for Bill and Ted Season 4, and this set itself is actually almost finished. I've been working on it quite regularly over the past few days, and it is almost done. In fact, all I have left now to put on the set is signals. Yeah, so there you go. There's your one pointer. The short that this route will be involved in will involve signals. Of course.
Wait. Yes.
Of course. that is-
Talking signals?
Yes, we got talking signals. Yes, indeed. This
Can
is,
I do the talking
This
signals?
is gonna be a short where Bill and Ted meet signals.
Well, may I do the voice of the signals?
Okay, well, it's not actually about that, but yeah, we got signals. So that is the last part I need to complete with this, and I'll be doing that either tonight or tomorrow. We'll see.
May I do the talking signal voice?
No. Alright, so that is Bill Season 4 being early in development. So, alright, so the next thing I want to talk about Bill Season 4 is the format. So, by format, I mean, you know, the number of episodes and things, and how it's going to work and all that. So Bill and Ted Season 4 is going to have the same amount of shorts as the previous 3 seasons. Going to have 10 shorts, short 31 through short 40. And it's also going to work in the same way as Season 3, where the first 7 shorts are going to be their own separate events, and then the last 3 shorts are going to be a concurrent story. Quite like Bill and Ted Season 3, you know, the last 3 shorts where you had the Bill and Ted saga, 3-way saga of Bill and Ted trying to save themselves. This is going to be like that. Of course, though, different plots, like Bill and Ted saving themselves. This time it's going to be something a bit different, but I think it's going to be pretty cool, the last 3 shorts. I'm actually quite excited for that. Although, one other interesting bit, is that we're going to have a bit of a first for Bill and Ted, Bill and Ted, the Bill and Ted series as a whole, and there will be a mid-season 2-parter. That is right, we have a mid-season 2-parter show. So for Bill and Ted Season 4, Short 34 and Short 35 will both be a 2-part story that will essentially go into one. Because essentially how it's going to work is that Short 34 is going to be a story that sort of leads into the events of Short 35. So that's going to be a very interesting short indeed. So, and you may be wondering actually about what these parts will actually be about. I'm not gonna give anything. I'm not gonna give any like hard concrete details away. But I'm just gonna say for right now, the mid-season 2 part that I just mentioned is going to be about a clown. That is right. We have a clown in Bill and Ted Season 4. I'm not going to mention what the clown is or anything about it, but I'm just going to say for right now that the mid-season 2-parter for Bill and Ted Season 4 revolves around a clown.
I'm not too impressed about this.
Haha. And so the mid-season 2-parter is going to be a bit silly, but the 3-parter season, well, the 3 short saga, which will make up the last 3 shorts of the season. This one is going to be very interesting, and I'm just going to say it, just going to briefly mention it, that the last 3 shorts of Bill and Ted Season 4 will be centered around a ghost. That is right.
Ghost of the Signal.
That is right. So for the first 2-parter, we got a clown, and then the last 3-parter...
You're forgetting somebody else.
...is bringing ghosts into Bill and Ted. And yes, I may be forgetting someone else, but actually, boss, if I'm forgetting something, just type it in Discord, because I need to...
You're forgetting James May.
Because I need to make sure if it's a spoiler or not, because this is going to be It's gonna be a non-spoiler live stream, and no, Ruby, I'm not bringing James May, so please don't keep talking about that. Yeah, Ruby does that sometimes where he gets attacked or something, and then he can't stop talking. That's our Ruby. Anyways, yeah. So the mid-season 2-parter, like I said, gonna be around a clown, and then the last season 3-part saga is gonna be around a ghost. And on that part, nothing I wrote down that I'm going to mention here is that the first part of that short 38 is going to be a dark one. Yeah, so I'm saying right now, short 38 is going to be the darkest short yet in the entire Bill and Ted series, and possibly the darkest short that I will ever make. I'm not going to give any specifics on why it's dark. But let's just say it's going to be a pretty dark short indeed. Not like super dark to the point where, you know, it's not going to be kid friendly, but it's going to be one of the more darker shorts I've made. Like I said, not saying that's going to be like super, like it's not going to be like scary or anything like that. It's just going to be a little bit dark.
It's not as scary as Timothy.
Well, okay, maybe not on the level of Timothy or Shed 17. Not like that. Like, it's not gonna... Well, I say not gonna get people nightmares. I don't actually know about that, but... I guess if you're wondering how scary it's gonna be, it's not gonna be on the level of Shed 17 or Timothy.
Why should you be
like
who be
that.
muted?
But it is going to be... Oh, Hoobie's probably got some sauces. But it's gonna be... It's still gonna be dark. Like, let's say... Let's say Stories of Sodor Season 2 level of dark. I think that's the best way to put it. Like, if you want level of darkness, I'm gonna go with Stories of Solus Season 2. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna talk about for now. I will get into more details later on, but first, it is poll time! So, alright, so, first question is, are you excited about Season 4? Oh, yeah, it's not gonna be in the... Oh. I thought that was like a live poll. Oh, don't tell me it was a community post. Come on. Don't ruin my... Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, here we go. That's a little bit bizarre. Yeah, is that on my channel? Let me see. That is... Oh, it's not... Okay, no, it's on the live stream. Okay, we're good. Alright. Alright, so far we got one vote, so I'm gonna let that vote go for... Well, I can even end the poll if I want to. Okay, well, I'm gonna let the poll go for, I don't know, about 10 or so minutes before I get into the next Bill and Ted topic.
My
Alright.
money.
No, Russell, no money for you.
Why?
Because yeah, you will be game ended. And Russell has a poll, so, vote. Oh, shit.
Make me.
Okay, you now have...
No.
That's what I thought. Anyway. Alright, so anyways watching live stream, cast your vote. Are you excited for Bill and Ted Season 4? Alright, meanwhile, we're actually not too far away from Stanford. So that'll get interesting. So many people are watching right now. 2. Okay. Slow down. And we're gonna speed. Typical Ted. Russell, did you just vote no? Russell, change your vote to yes, or else I shall game end you.
No.
Okay, that's it. You now have a stupid strike.
A stupid strike.
Yes.
Hey.
Alright, so I've decided that the poll will be coming to an end once we get to Stanford. And, then we'll talk about a bit more about Bill and Ted Season 4. Anyway, Russell.
No.
I remember you saying that I was forgetting about somebody.
Yeah,
So I don't
you
know
are.
who that somebody was, but I would like you to type them in the Discord chat so I can talk about them if it's not going to spoil anything.
There.
But what? That makes no sense. We don't have any dinosaurs in Bill and Ted. Yeah, so according to Russell, I was forgetting about... Oh. Never mind, I just remembered.
You idiot.
Okay, well... Oh, yeah, now I remember. Okay, well...
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay. So, I am actually... I forgot. So, I guess Russell just wondered about the dinosaur. And I wasn't actually going to bring that up, but... Thanks to Russell for reminding me, there will be a dinosaur in Bill and Ted Season 4. I'm not going to say anything about the dinosaur in question, because otherwise I will give away spoilers, but there will be a dinosaur in Bill and Ted Season 4. So there you go. So make of that
Turns
what you
out I
will.
do. Turns out I do have the talent first.
Anyway, yeah, so make of that what you will. There will be a dinosaur in Bill and Ted season numero 4. For a second I was like, what in the world is Russell talking about? Then that comes to my mind. I was like, oh. Yeah, so as you can see, I don't even know my own stories.
Or you don't.
Alright. So, I guess I'll get into the characters next once we get to, Stanford. Actually, we're a good few miles away from Stanford, so I'll talk about it right now. So next thing I'm going to talk about is characters! Yay! So now we're going to talk about who is going to be appearing in Bill and Ted Season 4. Well, we've got, for this season, we've actually got quite a large cast. So that
Including
includes...
the clown.
No, yes, the clown. But don't say the clown's name, that's spoilers. But anyway, so as far as characters, we got some new characters and some returning characters. So, and I am actually going to be revealing one of the returning characters. And you guys may remember Hammerhead from Bill and Ted Season 4. That's right, I mean Season 4. Season 2. Hammerhead, Hammerhead, the Class 43 HSC. That's right, Hammerhead, the Class 43 HSC will be making a return in Bill and Ted Season 4. I guess I must say right off the bat that Hammerhead will be appearing in the first short of the season, being Bill and Ted Short 31. Alright, so Short 31, Hammerhead from Bill and Ted Season 2 will be making its comeback in Season 4. Now I should say the story in question is not going to be anything super glamorous like Bill and Ted Season 2 was, but it's going to be a nice little nod to a previous character who has appeared in the series. So that should be fun. Other returning characters, so you guys may be wondering about Brian. Remember Brian from Bill and Ted Season 4 who was voiced by Thunderbolt 1000 Art Production? I actually...
From Season 4 again.
No, oh. Yeah, that's gonna be a running gag now. Anyways, so I actually can't confirm at the moment if Brian will absolutely be appearing in Season 4. And that is something that I don't even know right now. So I'm just gonna toss that as an idea of should Brian appear in Bill and Ted Season 4. I'll see to it, and if I can fit him in a case that works, we'll see. Otherwise salty is. Yes. So that is returning characters for Bill and Ted Season 4. And we also have some new characters coming into Bill and Ted Season 4, making their debuts in the series. One of which, of course, is the clown that we talked about a little bit earlier. And then there's a certain other character that I'm actually very excited about. And I'm gonna be singing right now, a certain other new character that will be appearing in Bill and Ted Season 4 for the first time will actually be revealed at the end of this live stream. So that's gonna be very exciting. And it's gonna be a character that Russell is gonna be very excited about. Right, Russell?
No.
Haha. Alright, so once we make a stop at Stanford, I'll be ending the current poll that we have right now, and I'll also be making a new poll.
No, I'm playing Train Simulator. I will not vote at all.
Russell? Anyway, for some reason, Russell's very enthralled. Maybe Ted should get a new voice as well.
Shut up.
Haha. And yes, I guess that's another thing. I'll get into voice acting in a little bit, but first I'm actually, next part I'm actually talking about the locations. But before we do that, once we get to Stanford, I'll be putting out a poll related to characters. As well as in the poll that I have right now. Alright, not coming yet, coming to stop. Sure.
He said.
Alright. So this is the bit where we swap the order. Because, you know, it seems Ted isn't very thrilled about Bill and Ted Season 4. So what we're going to do here at Stanford is going to switch the leads, and Bill will lead the train to New Haven.
Oh, there was a third vote.
Oh. Yay! Someone else voted yes. Alright, so we have people that are excited for Bill and Ted Season 4, which I'm actually very happy to hear. Because there's going to be quite a lot of work going to Season 4. And, yeah. Oh, turns out I read the bell. Oops, slowing down a little bit too soon. Alright. Alright, welcome to Stanford. Alright, wait for the train to get to the platform. And stop. Okay. Alright, coming to stop. Alright, time for...
Where's the pole?
It's coming! Okay, so I shall end this poll. Oh, it's over. Okay, oh, it's... Oh, even shows. Okay. So, poll complete. Okay, so next poll is... Are you excited for the new I can't spell characters? Are you excited for the new characters in Bill in or no, I'm not gonna put. Are you excited for new characters in Season 4? Alright. So new poll. Are you excited for the new characters in Season 4?
I already voted.
Yay! Most excited for the new characters. Alright, well that's fine. Most excited. Alright, so I'll let that poll go, and in the meantime, it is time to uncouple from the train for now. And we're going to pull up to this siding. Oops. So I gotta make sure I got the points set right. Okay. Alright, so we've left our train behind for the moment. Oh. Okay, all the points should be set. Yeah, so now we don't have the scenario thing. I should
Hey
mention...
guys, Brony owes me money.
Not really. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I could have done a little something bigger here. Let's come to a stop here. Couple. And the game crashed. Yay! I knew I should have done that. Balls. Rip. Well, that's why I don't do that. It's also why I should have saved the progress in the scenario. Alright, you know what? This actually does give me an opportunity to at least go into the scenario editor and fix it. Okay. So we'll just act like the crash never happened. Tradesman is a dumb game, dude. You know what? I shouldn't even have bothered with the AI thing. I should have just not even said. I just let them drive things and stuff. Alright, so yeah. Alright, but I will at least say that doing this does at least allow me to do the thing properly. So we're going to have one vote in our poll, so if more people would like to vote, it would be very nice. Alright, but let's do have some excitement from Hammond about the new characters in Season 4. Like I said, one of the new characters will be revealed at the end of this live stream. So keep watching.
I'm impressed about that.
And yeah, so keep watching. and you guys will find out one of the new characters making their debut in Bill and Ted Season 4. The thing about though, even if I did save the progress in the scenario, the game still would have crashed and would have made a difference. So I'm going to take. Oops. Okay, well that's. Alright. Gonna go over here. Alright. And now someone's breaking their toys.
No, that's my chair.
Wasn't me.
Oh.
At least Ronnie taking a Steam notification.
Actually, I did.
Never.
I know you're playing Train Simulator. Oh yeah, by the way, might as well mention right now, we also finally got Train Simulator working again. So give a round of applause for Russell. We finally got the game working again.
Oh, shut up.
Ha. Alright, so I just gotta go to, back over here because my brain forgot to set the time in the scenario before anything. Okay. Oh. And oh, come on. This game is so stupid, dude. And now it's gonna go into a different scenario or something. I clicked the wrong thing.
Stupid.
Oi. Okay, well.
Movie is also stupid.
Oi. You now
Careful,
have.
careful.
That's what I thought. Okay, so what I'm just gonna do here is just shut the game off and restart it, and this time do it properly.
Oh no, he's on Train Simulator.
So we do apologize. Oh, we got another vote. All right, everyone's excited for the new characters. Yay! And we do apologize for this delay in the live stream. This is a part that I really should have thought out better, but didn't. Yeah.
Did you test the scenario before the stream?
No.
Ah.
Whenever I don't test these scenarios before the stream because the sausages.
You probably should.
Nah. See, the problem is, right, these journeys usually take forever, and it just seems a bit sausagey. Although, I
Balls itch.
probably shouldn't have done the whole thing, or at least not in this case. Like, I shouldn't have actually set any destinations. I should have just had no current destination. Because that's the problem with AI trains in Through scenarios. Usually, it's not a problem. But then it does become a problem like that when I switch out the locomotives. But what I should have just done is made this scenario in 2 parts. Where we do part 1, where we get to Stanford, and then we do part 2, where we do things. Tell you what, that's what I'm gonna do from now on when I do a live stream or a special like this, where I switch out the lead locomotives, in a thing. Alright, so what I might as well do is... Okay, we've already talked about characters, so... Alright, so what we'll do is once we get started up again, I will talk a little bit more about Season 4. So the next thing I'll be talking about is locations. So, the locations that built into Season 4 will be set in. And stuff. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, because I want to change the time of the scenario. Now we're going to go over here, back to Stanford. And now my camera's set into a position. Alright, now we're here. Alright, so I'm going to do this. Alright. I'm gonna send this train. I already had the things burned up, so that kind of stinks. Actually, the points are already set, so I don't need to bother with destination or anything like that. All I have to do is set a pair of points, and yeah, that's it. Alright. Okay, crisis has been averted, and we are now about to travel on our merry way. So Bill is now your leader of this train. Okay, so one thing that actually would have helped if I did set it is I would know where things. So I think right about. Okay, when we get to South Norwalk, I'll start talking about the next Bill and Ted Season 4 related topic. As well as you guys in the chat or in the call, if there's any part of Bill and Ted Season 4 that you're curious to hear about, we can talk about that. But let's not spoil it, so no. One thing we haven't done today is with the flyby.
Arnie is so stupid.
Oh, is that Russell asking for a strike guy here? Also, Russell, did you just vote no?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Because somebody voted no. So I don't know if it's a troll viewer or what. Yeah, let's keep that poll going until we get to South Norwalk. Yeah, I'm gonna have that.
I think Russell was the first to vote.
Yeah, so probably a troll viewer.
I was rather yes.
Oh, there we go. More people voting yes. Hey. I have more of a turnout. I think. And we're speeding. Hello, Trainman 4014. Welcome to the show. We are doing stuff. By stuff, I mean we are playing not only playing as Bill and Ted, but we're also talking about Bill and Ted Season 4. So we talked about the season itself, the season format, and we
Talked about nothing.
And we also talked about the new characters. Well, I say characters, the new and old characters that will appear in Bill and Ted Season 4.
Who are you calling old?
You. You're old. This is old confirmed. Anyway, speaking of returning characters, let's see. So I already confirmed Hammerhead. That's the one I'm confirming, but I actually can't think off the top of my head what other returning character we're gonna have. I don't know. We'll see. But Hammerhead is the one I can confirm. So there you go. Confirmed Hammerhead is returning. And also, if you missed it, we also talked about new characters appearing in Bill and Ted Season 4. These new characters include a clown and a dinosaur. So we'll talk about those in detail, but yeah, that's gonna be happening. And also, there's another new character who will make his debut in Season 4 that will be revealed at the end of the live stream. Now, I haven't actually taken the AM7s and trains on the proper drive in a while. Please. Alright. Oh, and of course, if you guys have any other questions as well about Build Season 4, feel free to ask, and I'll answer it the best way I can. Of course, this isn't a sports stream, so I won't... in this stream, I won't be explicitly giving away any plot points or any... well, any real big spoilers. I'll
You
only...
gonna tell us what the plot is?
Yeah, I'll only be talking about... sort of things that don't exactly reveal anything, but you can, well, piece together so far. Like, so far we've
What about
come
what
out...
the plot is?
No, we're not talking about the plot. Okay, we're not being way spoilers. Hello, Cat Lover 2012, more viewers so apparently. Yeah, so we won't be revealing any plot points. So, if you guys are wondering about plot, well, for that you're gonna have to wait until the season next premieres. Can you play Roblox Fontana Dam? We'll see. Speaking of Roblox, I'm actually planning on doing another Roblox live stream soon. By soon, I mean in the next couple of weeks. Hasn't been absolutely concrete confirmed yet, but I will be doing one. Russell, hey Russell, you're the one that asked me to do, well, has been asking me to do another Roblox live stream, and well, one's gonna be happening pretty soon. Now, of course, it's not concrete confirmed, but it is at least it's in the pipelines.
Was my...
Anyways, yeah. Alright, so almost at South Norwalk. Here's a real life fact. South Norwalk is where the Danbury branch line begins. And it turns out, I think, the Metro North P32s only travel up South Norwalk. Because I think what happens is that the Metro North...
P32?
Yeah, the Metro North P32s with the Shoreline coaches. Those
What's
do...
a P32?
Yeah.
There's a P42, but not a P32.
Well, actually, a P32 is a separate... Well, I say separate locomotive. A P32 is actually similar to a P42, except the P32 has third rail capabilities. So... essentially, the P40 or P32 can be driven on third rail. And speaking of which, P32 that Metro North owns, so those do travel Northeast Corridor, but only up to South Norwalk. So to get South Norwalk, then they travel on the Danbury branch line. And it's actually it's the Metro North M8s that continue their journey down to New Haven. And yes, Amtrak does own P32s. You can actually get one for Traceman in the Hudson Line DLC.
They still run their
P32s? Yes.
Does Amtrak still run their P32s?
As for if they do still run them, I think they do, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. We may have to look that one up. Does Amtrak still own P32s? So like I said, there's an Amtrak P32 available in Traceman in the Hudson Line DLC. And actually, Russell can get that DLC now that he finally has... Well, I say get it. We'll see. Try to get it now that his Traceman working again. Alright, so speaking of that, it is now time to talk more about other things Bill and Ted Season 4 related. So now we're going to be talking about locations. That is right. So, so as you know, Bill and Ted Season 4 has sort of been... sometimes it can be a mini episode of Big World, Big Adventures.
Oh.
Haha. Well, okay, we don't explicitly call Big World, Big Adventures, because that'd be stupid. But there are some times, you know, where Bill and Ted, or the Bill and Ted series has a short that isn't on the Northeast Corridor. Now, of course, the Northeast Corridor always has been and always will be the home of Bill and Ted. But of course, sometimes we do travel into other places, or we do travel to other places around the world. As you remember, in Season 1, we went to Britain. Season 2, we went to Britain again. Season 3, we stayed entirely on the Northeast Corridor. However, For season 4, we will be traveling abroad once again. So, and we'll be going to Britain again. So, yeah, so I'm about to say right now that for Bill and Ted Season 4, the first 2 shorts of Season 4 will be taking place on the British East Coast main line. That is right, so we all remember, well, I say remember, if you guys watched Season 4, or Season 2, you of course remember Bill and Ted's big trip to Britain that they had to take after getting found out by the Northeast Corridor controller after they did their whole thing, you know? Of course, watch Bill in Season 4 for that. But anyways, yeah, so for Season 2, they went to Britain. And for Season 4, Bill and Ted will be making their comeback to Britain. Now, for Season 4, they won't necessarily be concurrent stories. They will be separate. But essentially how it's going to work is that Short 31 is going to be Bill and Ted arriving in Britain, and then Short 32 will be Bill and Ted doing something in Britain. And then they go back, and then they leave back to Northeast Corridor at some point off screen between those shorts. So I know we've been to Britain quite a few times, but there is a second country. Yeah, there is a second country that we'll be going to in Bill and Ted Season 4. That is not Britain. That is right. And that is a country that I will also be revealing in Season 4. So there's another clue for those of you who are watching this live that the new character that we will be revealing at the end of the live stream is the character that will be introduced in the short that it will be making its debut in. So Russell is very much looking forward to this one, aren't you, Russell?
I am not.
Haha. Anyway, so that makes 3 shorts that we gotta be going over abroad. Now, actually, that's a bit of a lie. I say it's not just 3 shorts. There are 2 more shorts that will kind of be taking place abroad. You know, like I should say that that shorts 31, 32, and the other short will be taking place will be based abroad from the Northeast Corridor. However, there will be 2 other shorts that will not exactly be based abroad, but there will be bits that sort of take place abroad. So, I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, and it's not supposed to. You guys are supposed to wait until the season actually premieres to find that out, but that's all I'm going to be saying about that for the time being. Alright, so there is your confirmation. We got 2 shorts set in the UK, and 1 short set in another country that will be revealed at the end of this live stream, along with the new character that will be shown off at the end of this live stream as well. So, with that in mind, I shall now end this poll and create a new one. So, come on, create a poll. Oh, what? Okay, this is, oh, here we go. Okay, I'll wait a hot minute for that. Okay, so, here we go. So, are you excited? Whoops, I can't type it. Excited to travel abroad in Season 4. Alright. I can't spell excited. That's good enough. Alright, so, new poll question. Are you excited to travel abroad in Season 4? I typed on Season 4. But anyway, in Season 4. So vote now. I just farted.
Congratulations.
Ah. Alright. So, okay, so there is one more pointer I actually have on my list. And that's to do with the, well, something. But there is room for one more. So, tell you what, everyone watching in the chat or in the call, if there is another thing related to Bill and Ted Season 4 that you would like me to talk about, put it in the chat.
Trilogies where you make 3 shorts into like 1 plot kind of thing?
Yeah.
Why don't you make them into longs? Because you only have shorts. So it seems like there should be other types of episodes as well.
Well, yeah, but Okay, we'll be honest, I'm not really sure why I call them shorts anymore, but
I know
mean,
you can call. I know
well,
you can call
I mean,
longer shorts. You can call them longs.
Oh my. Anyway, well, as far as
Bill and Ted
longs,
Long.
well,
One.
I'm gonna be keeping them as shorts to the premiere. Although, if you guys actually remember watching the complete collection, well, if you guys remember it, if you guys have watched the complete collection of season, well, specifically the complete collection of Bill and Ted season 3, I actually do combine the 3 shorts that are all a concurrent story, and I will be doing the same thing for Bill and season 4 when the complete collection of that releases.
You know, like short 1, short 2. We have long 1, long 2.
And I'm not gonna.
Brilliant idea. Bill and Ted Longs.
It's a stupid idea.
Longs. No, they're brilliant.
We are rolling. Interesting. Ah, yes. Russell's favorite horn, the K5LA.
Russell's favorite thing right now is a long. Russell, what do you think of longs?
I think it's a stupid idea.
Now let's actually ask Russell. Russell, what do you think
Tell
of
him that's
my
cool.
long idea?
That's cool. Alright, well, I guess, dang it, there's not much else stuff to talk about season 4 without giving away any plot lines. Anyway, I am definitely quite glad, though, to sort of come out about season 4, because I've been keeping it a secret for all this time, and I feel like now, it's a good time to sort of talk about it some more. I guess one other thing I could talk about is the release date.
Hey, what I'm gonna tell you is that what I'm saying is that this season will introduce my brilliant idea. Everyone, this season will introduce my brilliant idea. Longs.
Actually, I came up with that idea just a minute before, but okay. Let's ignore that.
name
You said the joke
Long.
louder in front of the whole
The
class.
name Longs I invented.
No, you didn't.
Anyway, well, Top
But you
Gear
said the
invents
joke
longs.
louder in the whole class, so I guess you get the...
Anyway, welcome to
This
Top
is
Gear.
dumb.
Yes.
Haha. Russell says it's dumb. Which, I mean,
Russell,
I agree with.
What do you think of longs?
It's dumb.
Ah,
How are longs dumb? It'll say like Bill and Ted Long 1.
To be honest, it doesn't sound good.
It does.
well, you see, here's the thing. There is a bit of a problem. You see, for Bill and Ted season, I like to have an even 10 shorts. But if I do shorts and then a long, well, that means I would wind up doing 8 short. Wait, no. 6 shorts and 2
and a
longs.
long.
But that
and
wouldn't
2
really work
longs.
properly. No, 5 shorts and 2 longs, which wouldn't really work out properly. So...
We will incorporate the long someday.
Well, actually... Well, technically, though, we do call them the movies, or the mini-movies.
No, they're now called longs.
So technically, Bill and Ted, that Bill and Ted season 3 trilogy, that I did, is technically a mini-movie.
No. We are now calling them longs.
So on that note, we've got 2 mini-movies coming up in season 4, actually, as I talked about earlier. Yes, we got a mini-movie that involves a clown and a
a
ghost.
long and a long.
Yeah, so Gooby prefers long specifically. Anyways, so how far away to... Oh, not far. Speed. Anyway, well, besides our sausage up at Stanford, this journey is going... Anyway, yeah, so like I said, if anyone in the chat has an idea for something else I should talk about like season 4, then yeah. Because I've only got 1 thing left, but I've got 2 more. I mean, unless I can come up with something on the fly. Let's see. I've talked about the format. I've talked about.
I got
the
you
things.
something.
Yeah. There isn't much else I can say about season
Longs
4.
become official for the series.
There's not much I can say else about season 4 that won't give the story away. I guess I'll recap though on the last part of the live stream. And we are coming up on Bridgeport, so pretty soon I will actually be.
We actually have a SkyTrain station called Bridgeport.
Oh. Well, we also have a Bridgeport in Connecticut.
Connecticut is a stupid state.
How dare you diss my neighboring state of Connecticut?
Special Russell hates Connecticut.
Russell? You know, I say that. Russell in general just hates the Northeast. I mean, he doesn't like Massachusetts, he doesn't like Rhode Island, he doesn't like Connecticut.
I never said I did.
He doesn't like
let me tell
New
you
Jersey.
his favorite place.
He doesn't like Baltimore.
He likes rural Virginia, I know.
I just realized something. Wait, Russell. You know that the Bill and Ted series is based in the Northeast, right? Russell.
He just has a mental breakdown now that you said that.
Russell.
Russell.
Hey, say there. Hey, Russell. You do know that the Bill and Ted series is based in the Northeast, right?
Now you're gonna speed. You're gonna speed real bad.
Ah, we're fine. I'm not gonna speed.
No, I burned out my tires.
Oh, Russell, you're a train, not a road car.
I'm playing GTA, dummy.
Oh. Well, anyways, if there's one thing
Brody, you
that
idiot.
we've learned today,
Brody, you blithering idiot. You've killed
is that
Russell.
Russell's an idiot. Alright, love you guys. Thank you, Cat Lover 2012. And welcome to Bridgeport, which is an interesting part of Connecticut.
I need to look up where that is.
Anyway, yeah, so Connecticut is part of the northeastern part of the United States, and is actually, and like I said, is actually one of my neighboring states. My other neighboring state is Massachusetts.
Yes. Whoa.
Yes, Russell?
No wonder I didn't know it. It's in the northeast, the part I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so on that note, I've actually been going to Connecticut quite regularly. Well, I say quite regularly. I've been to Connecticut a few times this year.
Over, so I have to get ready.
Going to the Stafford Motor Speedway, and I also went to Mystic, Connecticut.
15 minutes?
Oh no, Russell's banging the cooks in 15 minutes.
Bye.
Russell, you're on a phone call, mute.
Yeah, I got my ID.
Russell's leaving. But wait, Russell, we have the big character reveal at the end of the live stream.
I already know who the character is, so that's up to you.
Are you gonna at least stay tuned until the end of the live stream?
Probably not.
Because this journey isn't actually that much over yet. In fact, we're not even that far away from New Haven.
I have to go.
Don't worry, we're almost there.
No, I have to get ready. I have to go now.
Come on. So,
no,
wait.
I can't stay.
What do you mean? Man, Russell, you said you'd be available for this live stream, you idiot.
Yes, for the whole no. Your mother.
Your mother.
I'm leaving.
You suck. Aw. So Russell's unfortunately not gonna be here to get triggered by the character that we were revealing. Oh, so Russell's not gonna be here for the beginning of live stream. He's not gonna be here for the live stream. I told Russell to make sure that he'd be available for Tuesday, and here he is. So he goes to Dallas and stuff earlier, and now he gets to go somewhere else. So that's unfortunate.
I just realized that Dallas backwards is salad.
Oh. Okay, well. So Russell unfortunately won't get triggered, but I don't know. Whatever. I guess we'll reveal the character, reveal the things, and unfortunately we won't be able to see Russ get triggered. But I guess guess not the end of the world. Yeah, typically Russell though does these things. Okay, well, with that in mind, how about we talk about the final part, or the final thing that I actually wanted to talk about, and that is the voice acting. So voice acting, well, even voice acting is actually something that I can't get in extreme detail just yet, because it does spoil a plan that I do have. So voice acting and recording lines. It's actually going to be done a little bit differently this time around for Bill and Ted Season 4. Now, for the previous 3 seasons, we would record our lines before actually filming any clips for the upcoming Bill and Ted season. But for Season 4, we're going to be doing it after. So essentially, how it's going to work for Bill and Ted Season 4 is once I film every single clip, every single short, and every single everything, then we will officially begin recording all of our lines, so then I can begin editing. Now, this is actually due to some issues that I had for Bill and Ted Season 2 and 3, where we recorded our lines, but then some of those lines didn't get used because of the location. We even had to record some new lines to fit with the short. So that was a little bit of a hurdle to get around. So we're gonna be doing it the other way around. This way I can have all of my clips recorded properly, and this is in case I need to do any script editing. Now, so this is actually another like failsafe sort of thing, and what that basically means is, in case I am filming a short and the short either goes wrong or just something happens and I then have to make a script edit, at least then, I'm basically script editing while filming the short. So this way I can have all the lines like appropriately written down, and then we can record our lines and it'll take less effort. So this way we're not re-recording lines, because even in Season 3, there were entire shorts that we recorded, but I scrapped them because they just wouldn't work, or either they didn't work or they just didn't fit with the season. So that's why for Season 4 we're recording all of our lines afterwards, so this way I'll have all the lines properly down and we won't have to re-record any lines, I won't have to reshoot anything, none of that. It's going to be a much better system that will make making Bill and Ted Season 4 quicker and easier and more efficient. And as far as who the voice actors are, well, of course, you have me as the narrator, duh. And of course, I'll also be voicing a few other characters in Season 4, including the character that will be revealed at the end of this live stream. Of course, we're also doing Ted, and you probably guessed this by now, but yes, Hoobie will be the new voice of Bill in Season 4. So that might be something to get used to at first, but yeah, so if you haven't already guessed, Hoobie will be the new voice of Bill in Season 4. Due to the old one, well, we won't talk about that in this live stream. And you also have Thunderbolt 1000 Siren Productions. I'm not sure if he'll be returning to voice Brian. That is even if Brian is going to be appearing or not. I still have to decide on that. However, I do have another idea to do with Mr. Thunderbolt 1000 Siren Productions. Now, that plan is something I'm going to reveal later on down the line, but stay tuned for that. And that thing will actually be happening once I get all the clips done. Like, I won't actually even be thinking about any sort of voice acting until every single clip has been recorded, which will take about 3 weeks or so.
I feel like that will cause even more problems if you do it that way.
Nah. That's less problems. And, but I guess one thing that I might as well reveal right now. Let's just say that you, the viewer, yes, the viewers watching this in the chat, on the call, will have an opportunity to voice a character in Bill and Ted Season 4. That's right. So this is gonna be, so basically what I'm saying is that Season 4 is likely going to be the most varied cast, well, is going to be the most varied cast by quite a long shot compared to the first few seasons. Because, you know, season 1 was just me and Bill and Ted. Season 2 was me and Bill and Ted along with Mr. Thunderbolt doing Brian, and of course, Red Ender doing Craig as well. And then season 3, Brian returned as a voice as well. Now for season 4, however, let's just say we're gonna be a whole range of voice actors. Now this is something that I'm actually just kind of throwing around as an idea. I'm not saying this. I mean, I am. Well, there's a big chance of it happening. We're gonna have to wait and see about that, actually. So, basically, you, the viewer, will be able to have an opportunity to voice a character in Bill and Ted Season 4. We do have a few. I actually do have a few major roles open up, and a lot of minor ones as well. But you know, I kind of want to do this, you know, because previously, you know, you had me, Russell, and Bank Coach voicing various characters in season 4, but for previous Bill and Ted seasons. But for this,
Bank Coaches, that you were Bank Coaches.
Yes. But for season 4, we got a lot of voice subsidies going on. And I will say this though. For the details I'm talking about, I do plan on making an announcement video about that. So basically, a video saying auditions are open. So basically, that'll be when you the viewer will be able to voice a character in Bill and Ted Season 4. So that'll be fun. Of course, that's not happening until I get all the clips finished. Well, I finished recording all the clips, so we'll see. Alright, so new poll about to begin. This one, and this will be an interesting one. Since I do have the poll coming up, and this poll is going to be for the people watching the stream in the chat. That is, will you voice a character in season 4? Oh, I can't spell character. I can't spell in general. Okay, well, character's gonna be spelled wrong because I don't know how to spell character, but come on, let's be some way. Oh, and here's typed in the chat. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, so final poll of the live stream: will you voice a character in season 4?
I'd say yes.
Alright. Okay, so we're on the home stretch. So I guess the final thing I'll talk about is release date. So, I should mention, since Bill and Ted Season 4 is early in development, I still have no confirmed release date for Season 4.
Next time for you, but now I need to get...
anyways, also somebody voting no. Well, okay. If you vote no, you're basically saying no, you're not gonna voice the character, which I mean is I guess it's fine. It's more of sort of like a thing of like, would you like to do it? Yes or no. Anyway, so as for, like I said, the release date. Again, no confirmed release date at this very moment. However, depending on how development of Bill and Ted Season 4 does go, I'm planning on having Season 4 debut some point in September. I'm not sure when in September, either early September or late September, or if not September, then some point in October. Yeah. Now, so I guess now though another thing though that will give you a sort of an estimate of when Bill and Season 4 could be premiering. So my plan is that this week I'm finishing up on sort of like props. basically. I'm finishing up working on props, basically, so that means reskins. So reskins or sets. Now, as far as that, I only have one more reskin to make, and I'm almost done with the set that I am making. So I do plan on having that finished up by the end of this week. And then next week, I will actually begin recording clips for Bill and Ted Season 4. Now, I have no idea how long it's going to take to film all of the clips, but my best estimate is 3 weeks. So my estimate is 3 weeks to film every single clip from short 31 to short 40. Could be more, could be less. I'm not sure yet.
And also the longs.
So yeah.
What about, don't forget the longs.
So we'll see how long it takes for me to film
The
all the
longs.
shorts and all the
And the
longs for Bill and Ted Season 4. And then once I have all the clips filmed, I then am planning on doing my sort of announcement for the auditions for viewers voicing characters in Season 4. Now, I have that auditioning thing, I plan on having that audition thing running for about 2 weeks. And during that, I plan on spending 2 or 3 more weeks editing Bill and Ted Season 4. So, on the whole, we're looking at a premiere at some point in mid to late September. Maybe even early September, depending on how quickly everything gets done. So, like I said, I have no confirmed release date right now, but my best guess is some point in September. And hopefully this isn't like Season 4 or Season 2, by the way, where I say, oh, I'm going to be doing it in either September or October or something like that. And I'm not even premiering Season 2 until February or March in 2019. I don't want that to happen this time. I actually do want to have a at least set release month for Bill and Season 4. Now, with that in mind, however, I do have some personal things going on which could hinder the release date of Season 4. And if you guys looked at the live schedule, I do have a talk show scheduled next week on next Wednesday. So next week I'll be doing a talk show talking about personal things going on and what's happening in my life. I would have talked about that in this live stream, but I wanted this live stream to be specifically about about Bill and Ted. But like I said, I do have a talk show scheduled for next week where I'll be talking about other things, what's going on basically, because there are some things I have to talk about. You know, just yesterday and just this morning there were some things going on, so I'm probably going to mention that.
There's New Haven.
And yes, New Haven is in sight. So if Russell stayed for about 10 more minutes, he would have been able to get triggered, but whatever. Tell you what, I'm going to play Ted. Just for fun. There's going to be like a little preview.
Should I do Bill, or...
Well, no, well, I mean, no. This is going to be improvised. Alright, here we are in New Haven. So in a moment, you guys are about to have the big reveal of one of the new characters that will be making their debut in Bill and Ted Season 4. And this is actually a character that I'm very excited to introduce, and a character that you guys probably don't actually know very much about. Maybe you guys have briefly heard about in the previous live stream that I did, but either way, you guys are going to be seeing it up front, right here, right now, here. And we're going to zoom in here. It is, you may see mention of the in distance, although that is not the character in question. But you guys might see a bit of a, guys might see a blue spot in the distance. So let's slow down a bit. Seeing that Russell isn't here, but either way, we're about.
So the blue Japanese train.
Yes, sir. It is the blue Japanese train. That is right. This is our.
The backstory is that it was
wait.
series.
Ruby. No spoilers. I'll talk about that in just a moment, though. And yeah, welcome to New Haven, the final stop on this journey.
There's a whole running joke for a while, the whole blue Japanese train thing.
Indeed. So yeah, there's actually been a running joke in the group, and I've decided to turn this running joke into a whole short. And there it is. It is the blue Japanese
short is what we
train.
more call of the origin of why Russell hates the blue Japanese train.
Well, I'm actually going to be talking about that in just a moment here, just before we bring this, or just after bringing this train to a stop here. And we're going to stop. Oh, come on. No, pull up. Dang it. We'll get the whole train to the platform. Alright, so I might as well put an end to this poll here because we're just about the end of the live stream. Anyways, here it is. It is the blue Japanese train. Hello. Alright, so here is the blue Japanese train. Yes, that is the voice. I'll be voicing this train in Bill and Ted Season 4.
Are you gonna say the famous thing that the blue Japanese train says?
Well, I probably will, but first I want to talk about it for a little bit. Just as we will pass. So, here is the blue Japanese train. So this is one of the characters that I'll be introducing in Bill and Ted Season 4. Now, specifically, this train is actually a... I don't know what type this train is. It's a JNR Class 103.
It was originally going to be an Odaku 4000 series, but we...
Indeed,
there's
so...
a model part.
Yeah, so this train here... so this is actually from the Wakayama line DLC for Transman, and this is actually a reskin made by me. This is not a downloadable reskin just yet. I might put this reskin up for download some point after Bill and Ted Season 4. Well, actually, maybe I'll do it after this. Well, if there's high demand, I might do it after this live stream. Now that they have revealed this reskin, this character to the world. But here it is, right here, up front. One of the new characters in Bill and Ted Season 4, and that is not a holder name. His name is the Blue Japanese Train. So, yes. Alright, and I guess I might as well say it a little bit. So the Blue Japanese Train...
Are we gonna say the famous line he
yes.
says?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it in just a moment. Don't worry. Anyway, yeah, so the Blue Japanese Train will be making his debut in short number 37, and that is going to be the other country that we're going to be going to that isn't Japan, isn't the UK. That's right, we're going to Japan. Yes, that is right. In Season 4, there is going to be a Bill and Ted short set in the country of Japan, and the Blue Japanese Train is going to be one of the characters in that short. But for now, how about a bit of a preview? Here is Ted. Hey you! You're stupid! Yeah, mama! And there is a preview to what you can expect to see in Bill and Ted short number 37. And we also have a metro that made here. I just decided to put here as a bit of fun. And I must tell you that there will be a cameo of the metro that made in Season 4. But anyways, that is a wrap on this live stream. That is all the details that we'll be talking about for now in Bill and Ted Season 4. Of course, you guys will find out all of the everythings as Bill and Ted Season 4 actually premieres. But this is all I'm going to be saying about Bill and Ted for now. Anything else regards to Bill and Ted, you have to wait and see. Once Bill and Ted premieres some point in September. Like I said, no release date has been confirmed just yet, but once I have a release date, I will definitely announce that as soon as possible. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this live stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, look out for the Blue Japanese Train.
Japanese Train!
Oh!
Ha 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 ha!